Joe Dispenza breath where you let all the air out, then you inhale, and you focus on starting your focus starts basically at your tailbone, and as you inhale, you bring your focus up, and your focus and your breath start to move up the spine, move up the head into the pineal gland, and then you squeeze all your mula bandha, you engage mula bandha, and you squeeze your abdominal muscles. Have you done that one?
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while though.
Okay, but you've done that with Dispenza
for a while in class.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
We can do that. Whatever you feel you need,
all right.
or you think I need. I need everything, but.
But that's what I want to focus on. I want to focus in on what your needs are, if anything come to mind.
I think it's interesting that you said that with the breath in there, because I think the past couple of days meditating, I've been waking up. Normally I have it like that where my mind's kind of all over the place, and it hasn't been like that in a while, maybe because I'm back to work now. So maybe I do need to breathe again more and focus differently. You know, I did okay this morning on meditation, but I didn't do it that long, only a few minutes, because I really just tried to.
Tell you what, you want to put on the clip? We'll both do that. We'll do a 3-minute.
Okay.
All right.
Get all wired up here.
Now I got to find this thing. You ready?
I'm ready.
Maybe we'll do 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I have to change it then because mine is set at 3.
Where do you change it? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I have to go to the program.
Yeah.
Okay, set at 5.
Yeah. Do you get a sound when yours is done?
I turn my sound off so it just kind of vibrates, because if I leave the sound on, there's like, I think when you go into different breathing in that, then I get these little bings and it distracts me.
Yeah. All right, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
My 5 minutes is up.
Okay. Is that Lori who joined us?
Dad.
Hi there. Oh, where are you?
Background.
I'm at my house.
At your house?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh man, Sydney, how are you?
I'm good.
Wow.
This is what we get to wake up to every morning. Sorry you can't see me that well. I know I'm backlit.
Yeah, now I can see you now.
Yeah.
We were just doing the heart math meditation. Do you, with the thing here, do you have that?
Not an app or
Oh, okay. I got an extra one. I have an extra one of these I can send to you.
that would be great.
And they're usually like $159 or $169 or something like that.
Oh my God.
So Nancy, how did you do?
Average was only a 3-1, but I got to like a 5.2 at times were my high peaks. 9% in blue, 91% in green.
Good.
Nice.
Nice.
How did you do?
I had an average coherence of 5 with a high of 8.3.
Well, you're a lot more mental than I am.
It's not mental, actually. It's letting go of the mental.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm so glad you could join us. Nancy, do you know Sydney?
Yes, I've met her a couple times when she came in the studio. Hi.
Hi. How you doing, Nancy?
Really, that looks like a painting behind you. That is so beautiful.
I know, it does.
I'm in Jackson where I live. So this is where we are very lucky to have this beautiful porch with this incredible background and
Background, yes.
pastures and mountains, behind me, which is awesome.
Oh, beautiful.
You're at the house that I visited, right?
Yeah.
When I first opened my eyes, I didn't have my glasses on, so I thought you were Lori, right? Who's usually in this class.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't recognize the background, so I said, "Where are you?" Wow. So does your dog run way back there?
She'll run down. There's like a freshwater river for the pastures that they use to sprinkle all the water on the pastures. So she'll go down there, and that's kind of where our boundary ends. She'll jump in on hot days, but normally she kind of just circles the house. There's a property on either side as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's going up into the 90s today. How about there?
Whoa. Not quite that hot.
Yeah.
Like 70s though. It's a beautiful day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nancy, I don't know if you've seen the forecast, but it's going to be up. It's going to be in the 90s every day, and Wednesday it's going to be 93.
I know. I saw 92, and I mean, maybe we should do yoga outside Tuesday. You think it'll be too hot?
That'd be nice. It might be too hot. You're right.
Yeah.
I have a fan blowing at me. So one of the things I want to do is do some breathing and play with that a little bit, and then we'll start moving around in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, okay? So all I want you to do right now is start out with your yogic breath. So breathe deeply, breathe smoothly, take a full inhale, and then on the exhale, you keep going, and when you think you're done, you push it out, but you stay slow and calm and smooth. And then you start again. So when you push it all out, if you're not used to this, you may have a tendency to suck air in real fast. No, you are to stay calm and relaxed. Just breathe fully in on the inhale and completely out on the exhale. When you inhale, your belly, your abdominal area expands first, then your thoracic cavity expands, and try to expand as much as you can. Take in as much oxygen on each breath. Next time you inhale, hold that inhale. When you do exhale, exhale smoothly, slowly. Now go back to normal breathing. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to inhale. How did you both do with inhaling and holding that?
Okay.
Is it tough for you?
I think it could have been a little bit more deeper, you know, on my inhales.
More of an inhale before you hold?
Right. Exhale, I could do quite long, but the inhale was maybe only like 7 or 8.
Okay. And how did you do with holding your breath?
Okay. Yeah.
Sydney, what about you?
Good. The holding at the holding at the top was fine, and the 2-part inhale was fine. You know, because I've been doing that a good amount, belly to chest. But then letting it all go, I felt the need to breathe at the bottom pretty quickly.
Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to change the hold. We're going to inhale, we're going to exhale and hold the breath out. And one of the things you're working when you do both of these is what's your response? Does panic set in? Does an urge to breathe set in? So let's do that. So you're going to inhale, you're going to exhale and hold it out. And then when you're ready to breathe in, it again should be a calm, smooth, slow inhale. But your body may want to go, now inhale suddenly in the very beginning and see what you can do with that. After your next hold, and begin to breathe normally. So how was that?
Okay. I think I was focusing more on, you know, drawing the air into my, you know, my stomach, like you said, that way, and then out. But I didn't have a problem holding my breath. I didn't feel suffocated or anything.
You didn't, when you held it out, right? You did not hold in, you held the breath out. You held after the exhale, which is what we just did. Prior to that, you held after the inhale. We were just doing hold after the exhale, hold all the air out of you. Is that what you
Okay.
did?
I didn't do that. I didn't listen. I didn't pay attention. Sorry.
Sid, what happened with you?
It was a little better, but I was still better at holding after the inhale.
Yeah,
It just felt comfortable.
that's typical, right?
Yeah, something to practice.
I mean, when we go swimming underwater, we take breath in as opposed
Yeah,
to the other way. So we're used to holding the breath.
yeah.
Okay, Sydney, what breathing techniques do you do?
Nadi Shodhana a lot. Not a lot. I should do more of it. Nadi Shodhana is a big Ayurvedic practice because it's helpful for calming different aspects of yourself. So we discuss that a lot. So that and or two-part breathing, you know, just into your belly, into your chest, holding. So similar to this, really. But with the Nadi Shodhana, we do a lot of, or I do a lot of, it could be back and forth, alternate nostril breathing, or it could just be Ida, you know, just continually in one side, left side, or if you need more fire, in through the Pingala. I'm doing that backwards, but yeah.
Nancy, do you know what she's talking about?
Is that with the nose,
That's right.
Yeah,
where you're holding either side of the nose?
right.
That's right.
So Sydney, is there a difference between, let's say you're doing Ida, which is the left nostril, left nostril only, let's say. Do you do more of an inhale with the left side or more of an exhale with the left side to stimulate the relaxation response?
Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. And continue like that to bring more flowing, water-like, feminine, cooling qualities.
Okay. All right. And if you want to stimulate yourself, you inhale through the right nostril.
Right, in through the right, out through the left. Yeah.
What if you do right only or left only? What's the significance of that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I actually don't know.
Can you find out?
Yeah, I'll ask.
Not right now.
Yeah, I'll ask.
All right. Yeah, stimulating, I would think, or calming.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be interesting to find out. Okay, there's way more breathing exercises, but we're gonna start to move. So come off of your seat and come on to your hands and knees, onto all fours. You start to move around a little bit here. Do some cat-cow, spinal waves. And then this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the opposite limbs up. You're gonna lift your right leg and your left arm, but you're gonna reach the left hand back and grab the instep of that back foot. And we're not gonna stay here long. We're just gonna give ourselves a little stretch here. Kick into the hand and then set it down. Go to the other side, reach, and then bend the knee, grab that foot, kick into the hand. Set it down, go to the other side again. And keep switching from side to side. And notice if you can get up higher on one side versus the other. Higher with the leg, higher with the chest.
I'm having a hard time with my right side.
Well, that's difficult to interpret because there's right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. So what?
And I'm putting my right leg up to grab my left arm,
Okay.
left foot. I can't quite do that.
So Sydney, have you ever done this vinyasa? Now come back into child's pose and stretch your lower back. And then come up into table to extended table. Keep your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward until your forehead comes to the mat. Your arms are straight. And then come on up from that and step your right foot forward. Now just start to go forward and back. When you go forward, I want your knee to go forward of your toes, but yet with the heel down. Back bend when you come forward. Forward bend when you move back. Next time you come forward, bring the knee right over the heel. Plant your left hand and twist open. Take that arm, the top arm, reach it back, reach it down, reach it forward, so you're creating a circle. Curl your back toes, lift your back knee. If you can. Set the knee down, set the hand down, step back, move around a little bit. Come on up into a downward dog. Sydney, are you able to see my mat?
Nope. Oh, wow.
It's a round one.
Cool. Oh my God.
Step your left foot forward and start to move forward and back.
Michael's more rounded now.
Yeah, that's me. I'm so angular.
Where did you get that, Nat?
I've had this for about 8 or 9 or 10 years. I got it probably from Yoga Accessories. Bring your knee over your heel, plant your right hand, open up, twisting. And then circle that arm. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Continue to move that arm. And set the knee down, set the hand down, step back to down dog. Pedal it out. So Sydney.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this mat on a big rotating platter and spin it when I teach.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Yeah, that was fun. All right. Take your right leg, cross it over, drop your hips down to the left. Right leg over. And then go right into your twist. Wrap the left arm around and twist to your right. Lift up through the sternum. Twist a little deeper. And gently release back to center. Twisting to the other side, keeping your legs right where they are. Leaning to your right as you do this. Not back bending, but leaning so it's a lateral stretch. And then come to the other side. So switch your legs. Take that right arm, wrap it, left hand behind you. Pull that knee in over towards the right as you twist to the left. Lift your sternum, twist deeper. Gently release, coming through to the other side. Leaning to your left. And coming back to center. Unwinding. Taking your legs, just shake them out. Now from here, let's come on into Janushirshasana. Take your left leg, bring the bottom of the foot in. Right leg is straight ahead. Try to keep your torso going straight ahead. You're going to come forward just a little bit. You still maintain the integrity of the spine, staying in extension. Come as far forward as you can without rounding whatsoever. Toes go straight up. If you want to feel how this really should feel, take your hands back behind you on the mat. Put them right down on the floor of the mat. And then press into your hands so that you feel that you're rolling forward on your sits bones and your chest lifts up. That's a forward bend while back bending. As you loosen up, you'll be going deeper. Now take your left hand forward. Keep your right hand behind you because I just want you to feel this action. So the right hand pressing behind you is lifting your sternum. The left hand is kind of pulling you forward, which lends itself to flexion or rounding of the back. So you're working very hard between those 2 points, extension and flexion, and feeling it in the back of the leg somewhere. Now align your neck so you're not looking forward, you're not looking down, you're looking forward and down. You should be loosening up. You should feel some more depth in your pose. Take the other hand forward if you want. If you get deep enough, you will start to round. And then come on up. Sydney, do you have yoga props?
Yeah, I have some blocks.
The blankets and bolsters and stuff?
You can get a pillow.
Okay. Well, you don't need it now. I was just curious. If you want, you can't see me, but I'm taking the block when I do go into my forward bend and I'm grabbing onto the bottom of the block when I eventually loosen up enough. So switch sides, both hands behind you. Now, you can have your hands so the fingers are facing away, or if you want to work your hands and your fingers and your wrists, turn your fingers forward while you're pushing to bring your torso into extension so you get a stretch in the fingers, the hands, and the wrists. Stretch of the fingers and the wrists might be so much that you don't even feel the stretch in the back of your leg. So you're starting to come forward if you haven't already, lifting up through the chest. So this movement within this pose of trying to stay in extension can be very tiring. A lot of effort here. Take your right hand forward. Left hand is still back, pushing. It's active. Your spine is active, trying to maintain the back bend. And then go deeper and lay yourself down. And then climb up. Straighten out that leg. Move the legs around. Who's got the time?
At time.
45 or 11:45.
Yep.
So 15 minutes.
Good.
Take your legs wide.
Good hatha yoga right there.
What's that?
That was some good hatha yoga stretching right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. That got me. All right, so just move your pelvis forward and back. Take your hands back behind you to help assist. And just rolling forward and back on your sits bones. Sydney, are you moving to your breath?
Yeah. Well, no. I'm moving quicker than my breath.
Yeah. Now, Nancy, keep your hands back behind you. And Sydney, you can take yours forward and you're going to circle your hips. You're going to try not to move your shoulders. That means your abs really get involved here. We're going to master this belly dancing yet.
It's hard.
Now, just move your abs left to right. Now start to move your torso. Circle it. reverse direction. Work some depth here. Get that torso moving. A big arcing circle. Now go side to side. Lean that torso right towards one leg and then the other. Get your arms involved. Exhale when you move to the side. Now come forward. Bring your belly down to the mat. That means you stay long. Stay open in the torso. All right, sit up tall. Take your hands under your knees, lean back, bring them in, feet down, windshield wiper your legs. And then from here, just open right up into Baddha Konasana. Bring those heels in as close as you can bring them. That's your butterfly. And then start moving your legs. You can move the knees in opposite directions initially. And then down and up, same time. Move your lower back forward, sit up taller. Press your knees down and hold. Grab onto toe lock, lean back, lift your feet. Take both of them out at the same time. Bring the legs together, straight. Bring them apart. Together again. Open them up. Sit up taller. Come forward on your sits bones. You're not resting on the tailbone. Bring the legs together. Open them up. Take both feet together. Clasp your hands. So you're in floating butterfly. Lift your feet up. Still clasping your hands. Straighten the legs. And bring them back into butterfly. One more time. Open them up. You're going to stretch along the outside of the legs, near the, up and down the shin. If you're still in your butterfly with your hands. All right, set your feet down. Feet are wide, knees are bent, arms are kind of wrapped around the knees. Bring your lower back forward. Take your hands back behind you. Come up into a reverse table. Lower back down. When you lower down, you're going to bring your hips not only down, but you're going to slide them so they're between the wrists without setting down. You're kind of gliding here, then you come back up. And then on the exhale, it's like a forward bend. Inhale, it's a back bend.
It's one of the 5 Tibetans, Dad.
What's that?
That's one of the 5 Tibetans.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
that there?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't read that book. All right, come on down, shake your wrist out. What time is it right now?
11:55.
All right, that's what I thought. Okay. So let's extend the legs. Slow, reach the arms forward, slowly lower down. Come on into your Shavasana. Totally relax, release, let go. Move your head from side to side. Move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Bend your elbows. Draw your knees in. Roll to your right side. And then come on up to a seated pose. Bringing your hands to your heart. With a smile on your face, give yourself a thank you. As I thank you for joining me. Enjoy this beautiful day, wherever you are. Namaste.
Thanks, Michael.
Welcome, Nancy.
Thanks, Dad.
Welcome, Sid. Can you stay on, Sid?